Hey, hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Renzo here. Okay, let's paint a new portrait today. Okay, here I have, I'm gonna paint with bristle brushes and some soft synthetic brushes. Here I have these ones. I have these colors, titanium white, Naples yellow, cadmium orange, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, raw umber, and cobalt blue. Okay. Hello, Mr. Judicas. Hello, Ruby. Hello, Patty. Doing okay. Hello, Nicolia. Okay, let's start painting. I want to just pick up a bigger brush, this one, and I got two raw umbers here. The brand of these oil paints are Rembrandt, yeah, but I got this one, the Swinton. I'm gonna put it here because I use this one. Obviously, it is cheaper to paint the hair or background. Okay, I'm gonna start to draw with this one. I'm gonna sketch a little bit. Not too much paint, okay? Because I want to change the colors a little bit. I don't want to copy the same colors. And I want a little bit of linseed oil. Hello, Mark. Hello, Sylvia. Hola, Jose Luis. I'm gonna use a little bit of linseed oil to paint the background. Not the background, the hair, which is pretty dark. It's gonna be easier to paint it with a darker color. Okay. How's everybody doing? I hope you have painted a lot. Okay, let me see. Oh, you know, when I squint on my eyes, I see basically all this pretty dark, and I try to copy the shape here. Okay, this shape, and now the shape of the light. It looks like a rectangle. Another one here. And now the face. Okay. Hello, Gary. Hello, Charles. Hello, Nick Art. Hello, Nolan. Hello, Blanca. Okay. Pretty nice to have people from all over the world. Okay, let's see. The first thing, you know, I like this obviously the light effect, and I was thinking, okay, it's a beautiful picture, obviously. You know, they could exaggerate the warm light on the face. Okay, and I was thinking I'm gonna make that a little bit more orangey. Okay, if the light is warm and orangey, the reflected light usually is the same. Okay, it's a warm reflected light. But we could change that. That's what usually happens. You know, that the light bounces back to the face, kind of bounces back the same color, and plus the color that could be around. That's what creates the ambient light. See? Yeah, I got everything here. Okay, I'm gonna still work. We're gonna continue working with just few paint, not too much paint, until I got the colors I want, and then I'm gonna start adding more paint. Hello, Juan. Hello, Sarah Wright. Hello, Linda. Hello, Wendy. Okay, a little bit of orange. A little bit of linseed oil. Let's see. Okay. No. Okay. I can add a reflected light, orange reflected light here. Okay. We're gonna have warm and warm. I can change that too. No. Okay. I gotta continue just working here on just light and shadow. Okay. Okay, the background, it looks like kind of grayish, bluish, greenish. What do you think? It's looks kind of a little bit bluish here, light gray here. Yeah. Okay. Let's think. Okay, the first thing that we think is when it's about color harmony, that we can just use the same color, like a repetition of different, obviously, saturation. It could be lighter or darker, or we could choose to use the opposite color. Like for example, the light is orangey, it's pretty warm. I can pick up blue. Okay, to paint here the reflected light. Okay, now this is something that just could happen if we have any light, artificial light coming from here, but because this is not a reflected light, but definitely that's going to add more color to the painting. Okay, that's going to get on to the nose and the chin. I like this idea about this light blue. Okay, now if I do that, I can just continue adding more color here, like for example the same on the hair, more blue. Okay, what about the background? Okay, it's pretty light here. Now if I got this warm light, yeah. I need another brush. What if I add a rim of light here? The same warm light I got here. Okay. Yeah, to see that, I would need to darken up the background. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see this rim of light on the hair. Yeah. Okay. Now I have some contrast there. Okay. Orange, blue, kind of grayish. Looks kind of greenish, grayish. I think it's gonna be okay, the same color here. Not too much paint, but you know that when I'm doing kind of sketching, first to see if my color harmony is gonna work. Yeah. But using just simple principles to create harmony here. Orange and blue, opposite colors, and the color we're. Okay, hello Mickey. Mr. Judicas in the Furious Brushstroke. I hope you enjoy the time as much as we do. I really like the photography. Yeah. Hello Michael. Hello Nilu. Hello Jay Kishan. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Don't forget to press the like button, please. Okay. Now that I got this about color, I'm gonna start drawing a little bit the features. Same color, this raw umber. Okay. Hold on, I gotta use this one. It's more transparent. Okay. Let's see. First, just think about your simple structure of a face. The Loomis method is the best method to draw a face. And two things are gonna happen. You use the Loomis method, that means that you're basically drawing by memory, and you copy from the photograph at the same time. Okay. Just using the Loomis method, you one of the measurements is the distance from the eyebrow to the nose, and we repeat that to the bottom of the chin. Okay. To place the eyes, we split this in 3 portions around here, and we see the eyes on top of this line, one here and one here. Okay. For the mouth, we split this in 2. Okay, look at that bottom lip. It's really thick. Wow, really thick. I didn't notice that. I'm gonna zoom in the photograph. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna split this in 2, but I think I need to move this a little bit down because she has a really thick bottom lip. Okay, this is gonna be a simple structure. Yeah. And now I'm gonna draw a little bit more. Okay, I just want this brownish color, not too dark, not too light, something neutral. Let's see. And usually between the eyes there is one eye, but first I'm just trying to get insinuate just the position of the eyes and the nose and the mouth. And since I squint a lot at the beginning, what I do basically, I try to see the same, Everything is blurry on my painting, everything is blurry on the photograph. And I copy that. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that's okay. I need to paint the hair darker. Okay. Patty Olivia saying I have to catch you live. Thank you. Feel free to ask me any question. Okay. Okay. Just this raw umber, and let's see. just thinking, okay. You know, I'm thinking, um, you know, a couple of things. Drawing first, but color. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Uh, I wanna paint this, but I see that this area is pretty dark. I want this first. Eh? I wanna get these values here. These darker values here. Okay. I don't have black. I forgot to add black. Okay. Now, where I'm gonna add this black. You know, I got the feeling that when I mix black with alizarin crimson, it's a bit colorful. Even that I don't see it, I don't notice, but and even I think that I can feel it that that's darker, even darker, which is impossible, you know, because eh, it's just black. Okay. Pretty scary, you know, when you get closer to the face. Okay. Okay. I think about values, I think it's better now because now I'm able to know where I'm at darker values. Even that this is not dark enough, I need to make it really black. Yeah. Oh, okay. I need to say shadow red or blue. The shadow on the face, the shadow on the. Oh no. uh, okay. Anyway. Okay. Now I'm gonna work on the light on the face. Obviously, I just painted orangey, but it's not. It's gonna be a light orange. I'm mixing Naples yellow, cadmium orange, and white. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna knock down this a bit, okay, because that's gonna be too colorful. A little bit of raw umber. If the color becomes too greenish, you add a touch of red. Now when I'm painting this area and thinking that this is a triangle, I want to copy the shape. Now one thing for sure, to represent the light here, I'm going to need to add thicker paint. Okay, and to represent transparency on the shadow, I need just to keep just let's say certain amount of paint that allows me to cover the canvas, but not too thick to compete with the thickness, the oil paint on the light. Okay. read some comments. On the face, shadow red or blue on the face. Oh, I'm gonna keep it blue. The reflected light, yeah. I'm gonna keep it blue. I think that adds more color to the painting, yeah. And I got some green here. This emerald green. Okay, I got too much colors here on my palette now. Too many colors. Let's see, I can just pick up this green, put it here too. Yeah. Let me see how it looks. I check it here on my small screen here on YouTube. I like it. Yeah. I'm not so sure if that's gonna work, but I like it. Okay, right now I like it. I'm just gonna keep that. Maybe a little bit green here too. Okay. Obviously, when you add more yellow to the face, to a light like this, is like we got the feeling that there is the sunlight. You know, it's just warmer. Okay, let's see. Okay, thinking about adding more color. Still adding more color. Okay, about the shadow. I think I'm gonna make the shadow here, that's on the face, you know, a bit more colorful, but I gotta pick up. Okay, this one. Okay, a bit more colorful, just a little bit. A little bit more colorful than what? Than the other shadow here. Okay, the shadow here is gonna be kind of neutral, kind of warm and a cool color there. Okay, the same for this one, which is darker, and obviously more neutral shadow, not raw umber. Okay, something like that, more raw umber. Okay, now the shadow here is different than the shadow that is here. Okay, you see it's more reddish, eh? Yeah. The same, I'm gonna add more raw umber. The same for this shadow here. Okay. Now, I just saw the ear and I thought, oh, okay, I'm gonna add some red to the ear. Yeah. Okay, another thing that happens when we see the transition from light to shadow, and it's pretty common in painting, is add a really warm color between the light and the shadow. Okay, and let's try this with a touch of orange, mixed with a touch of red. Speaking about here, okay. Hello, just casual. Yeah. Okay, for example here. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Looks pretty light. That's pretty common when you see, check out when you see somebody painting landscapes. You're gonna see that, you know, between the shadow and the light, there is this really warm orangey color, orangey reddish color that adds more color to the painting. How much of this warm color you're gonna add? It's up to you. It's gonna work pretty beautifully. It works pretty good on landscapes. Okay. Now, obviously, you cannot have just a lot of color, saturated colors. For the shadow, yeah, I'm gonna add more raw umber here. What's gonna happen is gonna knock down the color a lot. Okay. Yeah. On top of this, I can add some purple. I see a little bit of purple. Okay, see this color? Yes. You see here on the palette, you can think about that color like a muddy color. Yeah? Hello Sylvia, hello Nikki. Oh, Nicole, oh, hello Sharon. Ruby saying, which day is the critique session day? I joined Patreon today. I was thinking to do it tomorrow, Friday or Saturday. I didn't do it the last week. Yeah. Oh, okay, but I have to do it. Yeah, it's for the $15. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. Okay, let's see. Okay, where I was. Okay. I need to knock down this color a bit more. If I'm not able to knock it down like enough, I could even add gray. I can even add black. That's okay for me. Just thinking how much I need to knock down this color. I'm gonna add a touch of black here. Okay, that's better. Okay. Yeah, gray down the color and at the same time it's darker. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now, about the eye here. I need to make this a bit darker to match light. Oh my God, it's still there. Oh, here it is. I'm looking for this. Okay. Well, I lost this bottle. Oh my God, I think it is. I made it worse. What's that? Okay, I think I got it now. No way, it's still there. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I was thinking about this, just darken up here. Okay, what about the blue? It's too light, eh? Oh. The canvas is safe. Was that from the gesso? I don't know. I think it's just from the canvas. You know, here's the this is cotton. I think this is the one I use. You know that I didn't check out if they have something. You know, I just stretch it and add gesso and that's it. Yeah. It's not that important at the end, you know. I just like I thought it was just gonna be so easy to take it off from the surface, but it wasn't. Yeah, it's okay at the end. Okay, let's see. Hmm. What happened that I did prepare this canvas like uh, 10 minutes before the live streaming. Yeah. And I didn't check out the canvas. No, to be honest, I don't check out the canvas. Just prepare the canvas and that's it. Uh, I should be more careful about this, but I'm gonna say, you know. Okay, let's see. Mm, let's see, green. This blue here. I'm gonna make it more bluish. A touch of green. there. I think it's okay. Too much red here. I want to add more white to the face. Okay. Now here we could add a lot of paint on the light. Let's see. If you go in pastel later, that will cover the bump on the canvas. Yeah. Christopher is saying sometimes the canvas has these tiny lumps in the width. Yeah, that's for sure. And the Licha is saying, I don't know what, sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's think. Okay. Yeah, I need more control of my values. About color, it looks more colorful. That's good. I don't want too much color on the shadows. I think that's enough. The color here that I have here, and I'm thinking right now maybe I need to knock it down this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's see, because I think I added just too much color to this one. I'm gonna keep it more colorful, obviously, than this shadow in this one, but maybe not too much. Okay. Now about one thing about this raw umber from Winton, when I mix it with white, I got a really nice neutral gray. Okay, the kind of gray that we imagine when we mix black and white. Obviously, you all know when we mix black and white, we got some bluish, grayish color. Okay. So this is gray, basically gray. Too light. More raw umber here. Okay. Dark. A little bit of black. If somebody's afraid to use black, just mix raw umber and ultramarine blue. That's gonna be enough. That's gonna be okay. I love just to use black when I want a darker value. It's gonna be black. You don't know that even black is not gonna look really black. Remember we paint on a flat surface. Everything on the surface is getting light. This black is not a black like you see on a cave. That is the complete absence of light. No, here the black is even not that black. Let's see. Oh, Nilo, is it safe if we try to, like what I did with the carrot to get this bump? Yeah, that's okay. I have done this so many times. Yeah, I don't want to just do it, keeping it, but uh, I could, the thing is, it's a canvas. I need to put it on a hard surface, like on a table. And then with this, I want to scrape it. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. Nothing bad happens. Usually, nothing had happened to me through one of my paintings. Okay, let's see. Who's painting with me? Oh, another thing. I'm gonna add some on the hair. I see some the light on the hair. Yeah, I'm gonna put some orange here. What about that? What about that? Okay. Okay, let's draw the eyes. Okay. Let's see some questions. When do you use linseed oils? As I am doing an oil painting for school. Ethan Perry is asking that. Uh, yeah. I usually don't use linseed oil that much. For today's painting, I have used it because I was planning to change the color, and since I wasn't sure if my harmony is gonna work, you know, I started with linseed oil, almost no paint, and after that I added thicker paint. But when I don't want to change anything, I just want to copy it because I found a beautiful photograph. Then I wouldn't use any linseed oil. Another reason that I use linseed oil is when I want to paint a bigger area, like the background, for example. Yeah, I would use linseed oil for that. Now, the thing is that sometimes we use linseed oil because the painting doesn't flow on the canvas. Okay, and that happens because the canvas is not good enough. It's not because of that you're not using linseed oil. Okay, but when that happens and you already put some paint on the canvas, there is no coming back from that. Then you need to add thicker paint and with a lot of linseed oil to move the paint. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Hello, Jonas. Don't forget to press the like button. Please. Okay. What else? Oh, the eyes. I was thinking about the eyes. Okay, one eye here. The other eye here. Or terrible. Okay. Doesn't look. Okay, that's a bit better. Mm. I got a question here. Have you seen the Caravaggio oil painting method? You have. Could you explain it to me? To be honest, to have studied that method, like to be able to teach it, no. You know, just what I have seen, like on the surface. For example, that he used some of the paintings a black canvas. Okay, but that's the thing that I don't think any painter keep doing the same for years and years. Yeah, maybe that's the thing that we recognize him for using the most. But maybe at the beginning it wasn't like that. And when you use a black canvas, you gotta be prepared to add a lot of layers. You know, because the black canvas is gonna kind of breathe under this beneath the surface. It's gonna show through. In order just to knock it down, you need to add a lot of paint. Now, that here comes my opinion. I rather prefer to add paint on a colorful canvas, okay, or even gray, or brown, or orange, or even really, really saturated uh, canvas instead of black. It takes a lot of work to get the color on top of black. Okay, you need to add more and more paint. I don't know how many layers, but definitely not for Alla Prima. And at least what, 3, 4 layers and glazing. It's a lot of work. Okay. Nowadays, that's really just for fun to practice that. Okay. To copy that. Uh, but definitely we learn something new when we copy a masterpiece. Now, two ways to we learn. I mean, one thing is copy just the surface, what we see at the end. That's a nice study too. And the other thing is copy the whole process. Yeah. No. I have copy, for example, I made a couple of studies just to learn, but I didn't use them then anymore. I'm not saying that don't do it, because maybe you're not gonna use it just like me. We gotta do it. I think it's just part of studying painting and learning more. Okay. For example, another process, painting method or process that I find pretty attractive for me is the Rembrandts, but at the same time, too much work. It's like, I don't know, nowadays it's just the life, the way the life moves today, that I find myself just trying to get something fast. But that's me. Okay, definitely I enjoy painting on layers and adding glazes and all of that. But for example, thinking about just painting basically on black and white, adding a lot of paint to the lights, really thick paint to the lights. I'm speaking about Rembrandt's method, and then let the painting dry, really thick white, just white paint, and then go over with some glazes. Wow, that's amazing how much work he put into that, or so many masters just. Okay. Let's see some questions. Hello Mansoor, thank you. What is your tips on getting better at Alla Prima painting? I tend to overwork, and it can keep my colors clean and vibrant. Yeah. Okay, so many tips. Yeah. Okay, what would be the first one? I don't know. I know one thing that I do for sure. I use so many brushes. Maybe that's one way to keep the colors clean. And so many times before going back to pick up more paint from my palette, I clean the brush with paper towel. Okay, especially when I'm working with clean colors. I don't want to pollute my paintings. I don't want to do the same with the colors on my canvas. Now, another thing is to understand that not all the mixtures are going to happen on the palette. We need to learn to kind of force in what's going to happen with the colors when we put them on the canvas, and we're going to be aware that some mixing is going to happen. In that way, we not expect to get the same colors that we're mixing on the palette here, unless the technique is different, like we lay down the brush stroke and don't move it at all. That would be different. But we usually, when we put painting down, like a brush stroke, we move it, like I'm doing right now. We move it. When I'm doing this, a mixing is happening there. And what's going to happen after I'm doing this, and this, I'm going to get a new color. And usually it's a grayish color. I'm going to gray down the color. I just put it down. Okay? And maybe if I just spend a lot of time here, there, I'm going to get a muddy color. Okay? And that's another thing. Just basically over blending, over mixing, overworking on that area. Okay. Now, one advice I would say, if you want to okay, sorry, 1 second. I was about to say, just try to, if you want to just blend a lot when you paint Alla Prima, okay, just stop trying to do that at the beginning. Don't overblend. That's when a lot of problems happens, when we overblend. And it's not just about the color. One thing that's gonna happen, that's the more difficult thing, is they're gonna mess up the values especially shadows. Okay. Well, let's see. I got more questions here. Jonathan, when you sometimes cannot complete a portrait and get the likeness, but with other portraits you can, does it mean that the portrait was too advanced for you? Or maybe. Yeah. You know, one thing about painting portraits, there are some faces that just are difficult to capture. That you need to put more time, a lot of time, and and I mean that happens like with a lot of people. You need to rest your eyes and come back maybe next day and double check and all of that because that's gonna be pretty difficult. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah. And some people are just easy to capture. Yeah. Remember this orangey? You see this orangey light? Orangey color there? Remember that because that adds a lot of color. Now it's not something that you gotta use all the time, you know, but that adds a lot of color to the transition between light and shadow. Yeah, but don't worry that much, you know, when you practice about likeness. Okay, try to respect the process and try to get the likeness every time. But it's like if you don't get it one time, it's just like okay, move on to the next portrait. Yeah. I mean, spend more time if you want. You can spend weeks, you know, 20, 40, 50 hours doing the retouches. That's pretty good. That's pretty normal. That's what we do. You know, but I would say that we improve more by painting more than staying more time in just one portrait. Okay. I think we will improve more if we paint 100 portraits in a month than painting just one portrait with a lot of details in that month. But that's my opinion. And I think we need to create another thing that's important. We need to create good habits because it happens that sometimes we create bad habits when we paint, and those are really difficult to break. Yeah. Jana is saying maybe after a year you could do it as you gain more experience. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you know, definitely, we expect to get better at the time goes by. Yeah, and definitely we got better. You know, if we continue painting, we're gonna get better. The only way to prove it, maybe that's a good way, is just to repeat painting again. Mm-hmm. Need more shadow, I think. Yeah. More questions, please. Hello, Maria. Hello, Chris. What are the bad habits to try to avoid? Okay, I need to think about that. Uh, I think maybe, mm, I was speaking about that just a few days ago, and I don't remember now. Just give me some minutes to think about that. I got used to, paint. I speak with my friends. That was, pretty normal. But just sometimes it's kind of I got disconnected, and I cannot think and paint at the same time. hmm And sometimes, for example, just painting without thinking about anything, just kind of copying, just copying. And sometimes, I kind of push myself back from that area where I'm not thinking at all and just copying to think about, okay, about saturation, to think about the principles, to think about maybe add more saturation to one area, or thinking about color harmony. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, one habit that I think is pretty good that we gotta practice, and I think it's something that we need to practice from the very beginning. It's about ages. I say that for the very beginning because it's just like I see people like getting better and working on ages, but after like a lot of time, and the thing is that we just think that we gotta add a lot of detail and sharp edges everywhere, and it doesn't matter that people is telling us, no, don't do that, don't do this. It's just like we don't listen. And not just speaking about my students and speaking about myself, maybe because that happened to me, and I could have saved a lot of time when I was a painter if I could have just listened and tried to apply that. Yeah. Okay. Um, Speaking about ages, just right now, I'm gonna try to keep this sharp, just here a little bit, sharp. Okay, that's because there's a bump there because of the cheekbone. Soft here. Okay. Sharp here because of the nose. And now the same here. Soft. Soft. And sharp here. Okay. Yeah. More question, please, please. Okay, let's see. What? Okay. Hello, Bob. Pedro Gomez saying, hello, I noticed that you changed the pressure on your brush strokes. Could you explain about that, please? Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely, when I want to just lay down the paint and kind of just add a variation of the color or value, but don't change the color that's already there, I go pretty lightly. When I got, let's say, I made a mistake, I usually go and press harder in order to kind of remove the paint and lay down a new color on top. Yeah? And that's because of that. And another thing is blending. When I try to blend, definitely I go pretty light on top, pretty light. But that's just for blending. The first blending that I want to create a transition between the values, but it's not because I want to just get something really soft. To get something really soft, that's going to be in the next, let's say, in the next maybe hour when I get into the end. I want to soften everything, I want to smooth out the surface. Then I could, you know, I could blend more, just thinking about smoothing out the brush strokes. Clean this brush, a little bit of orange and red, and let's put it just here. Okay, I like it. Clean the brush and some blue and green. Let's see. Okay. Okay. What was going on Lima today? There was a conference on ET bodies discovered in some old tomb. Yeah? Why do you know that? I want to check out. Okay. Chris was saying that Chris saying this is the second live stream from Lima I watched today. Hello, Wakisa. Thank you. Okay, I need some, again, darker value. I'm gonna pick up just pure black, put it here, with a little bit of alizarin crimson. Okay. A little bit of raw umber. Here. To get a darker color, or the Prima, you need to thicker paint. It's like the painting start to dry, and you start to see some transparency here and there. You know, look at this value here. It looked pretty dark when I started. Now it looks kind of transparent. Okay. black again here. Okay. I'm gonna add more saturation to the shadow, but just here. I need to darken up the shadow. Kind of like it, but at the same time I see that's darker. Let's try this. I think that's too dark. And too like without any, not have too grayish. Doesn't have any color. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Okay, let's see some questions. Chris is saying, yeah, the Peruvian Ministry of Cultural Artifacts showed up and tried to shut it down. They were hoping the doctors brought the bodies. They just showed the X-rays, 3 toes, implants. Okay. I'm gonna just check out that. Okay. I'm missing something here, and I'm going to. Oh, okay. I love this color here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of contrast here. Okay, with this color, I'm just uh, balancing things, you know, here between the green here and this area. Now, you know, looks better for me. Okay. About the blue here on the jacket, let's put a little bit of blue here, but you know, not so sure about this blue. Anyway. Okay, like this green, yeah, a little bit lighter here on top. Okay, a little bit of this color here. Okay, now some white here. Okay. Okay, I think that looks better. Yeah. Okay, I got the green there. I got green, red of light, same light here. Yeah, I like it. One thing about this color here is just like, I think that's not that important. The light on the face, with yellowish color on the face, that's good. Uh, about I made this darker. I think that was good. Was too light. Okay. What about the black here? No. That's the. I think the mandible is just too big. I gotta just narrow it down the mandible. Okay. Mixing raw umber and alizarin crimson. Speaking about pressure, on my brushes here I'm pressing a bit harder. Yeah, I want to darken up this here. Okay, I need black and raw umber. I'm gonna get into the forehead there. Okay. This is a round brush, number 12. When this is pointy, it's like this. Look at that. I use this for drawing. I use this for painting. Okay. Okay, let's see some questions. Hello, Bastian. I think the upper lip might need a bit more contour or highlight. Yeah, yeah, I need to work on the mouth. Uh, oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm gonna get a bit closer because the mouth is just kind of just twisted, crooked. Yeah. Okay, let's see. The eye here. Something is not okay with this eye. Anyway, eye, the nostril. Here. Okay. Mouth. Ya comió ya. Okay, let's work on the blue. Blue, bit more white of blue. Okay, let's see how much we add of this blue. Blue here. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the lights and shadows. There is a reflected light here, a little bit. That I think I can just exaggerate and make it a little bit bluer. Yeah. More blue here. Blue here. Okay. Oh yeah, I have a little cat here. That's why you're here. Meow meow. Hmm. I'm pretty sure you hear my mom too. I mean that's my mom's cat. I live between two houses. Okay, one house here where is my mom, and another house where I have my kids. Okay, it's kind of. And narrowing the face slowly, little by little. think that's enough. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I was working with blues. Okay, let's see some questions to relax, to rest my eyes. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jonas. María is saying, es una delicia verlo pintar y que en tan poco tiempo consigue esos bellos retratos. Gracias. She's saying that I'm pretty good to get these portraits that fast. Yeah. Thank you. Something's not okay and I'm not so sure what it is. I think I need to narrow the face a bit more. I don't see the eyebrow. I don't know at what moment, at what point I kind of erased the eyebrow. I painted the eyebrow. I was pretty sure. This eyebrow looks really thick. The other one is thinner than this one. Obviously because of the light, it's getting more light. Okay, I'm gonna add more, some few details on the eye here. I think. Okay, there. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ruby. Let's see. I gotta move this eye a little bit up. That's because of the shadow here. Yeah. I'm gonna move this nostril up. There. Hello, Cisarte. And uh, if somebody wants to support my channel, you see Cisarte, you know, the comments, it has his name on green and with a little badge. You know, you got that when you support the channel, you join as a member. What you're gonna get? My gratitude. What about that? No, you're gonna get some recorded paying along sessions from my Patreon account. Okay, that I upload them here on YouTube. Obviously, you're gonna get access just when you became a member. Okay. Thus, sorry, gotta stop speaking and thinking about this. Just 1 second. Yeah, it was about this side. Now you become a member. No, obviously there's a payment. It's just pretty cheap, like I don't know, like $3-4 per month. Okay, but don't do it for the money. Don't do it. I mean, you know, just think that you're gonna be showing me. You're gonna show me some love. Yeah. And on top of that, if I see you here on a live stream, obviously I'm gonna answer all your questions first, and I'm gonna ignore the rest of you. No, that's not gonna happen, you know, but yeah. But I gotta do something for, you know, for the people that's paying. Obviously, all the things that I do here mostly are free, and they stay here on YouTube free forever and ever. Okay, let's add a bit more of color. Not too much, but for example, on the forehead, I can add a little bit of purple. Okay, here. I want to be sure just that the value is the same. Okay, I can add the same purple here. A touch between these greenish colors here. Okay. Okay, a little bit of alizarin crimson. I'm gonna put it just here on the edge. Okay. Oh, good night, Mark. Here. A bit of orange and red on top. Little bit of Naples yellow and it more light here. For the new people here on my channel, my name is Renzo. I'm from Peru and I live in Peru, Lima, Peru. And I usually go live every Thursday at 2 p.m. my time. Sometimes 2 p.m., sometimes 3 p.m. And basically I paint portraits, mostly portraits. But I have some still lifes on my channel. I haven't painted landscapes, or maybe I did, don't remember. I studied art at the School of Art here in Lima, Peru. I studied art for 6 years. Or saying, can you add a couple of small hair highlights? Oh yeah. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Oh, what else? My help carry the ray of sunshine through. Okay, okay, Gary. Hello, Vesper. For what hours should I make YouTube videos or focus on live streams more? What? I don't get it. Ah, for monetizing. Oh, I think. Okay, I think it's 4,000 hours. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember exactly how many hours. Yeah. I don't know how many videos, uh, but you know, eventually it's gonna happen. Uh, the thing is that I never thought about monetizing my channel. I was just painting because this is what I do for a living. Painting. I love painting. I spend my life painting alone. If I could have a camera, I could have like what? Like 1 million videos. Painting daily for 20 years. Yeah. But definitely it's difficult to keep track of every, or put a camera to paint, to kind of, record everything that we do. But because, I remember when I was doing my videos, after some time I got this thing that, hey, you're able to monetize to get some money from people watching the ads. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Yeah, getting some money, obviously doing what you love to do, I think is just perfect. Okay. I don't understand here. Ear. Something is it's not that clear there. A little bit of purple here. Let's see. Steve, you must be a great student. Yeah, not that much, but I was just to say that uh, it's just like when I was student. I like it. I like it. Obviously, I spend a lot of time painting and drawing. I wasn't that good on theory. Uh, the only subject I like it was color theory, but the School of Art there are more things to do. I remember psychology. There was no philosophy. Philosophy, yeah. Oh my God, that was really hard. uh, and I wasn't good on that. I thought when I got into School of Art that it was just about painting and drawing. Yeah, it's not. we had like I don't remember 7 subjects. You know, everything that was pretty nice because perspective, let's say, history, art history, Peruvian history, French. I don't remember anything about French, but I studied French. It was just once a week. You don't learn anything, any language studying once a week. But anyway, let's say that I studied French. And yeah, and well, what else? Obviously, painting, drawing, color theory, anatomy, and what else? There was some subjects. There was about just writing. You know, those are the ones that I didn't like. The, it wasn't good. I wasn't good at that. Yeah, because I spend more of my time painting. What about the blue? Hmm, I don't know about the blue here. The beautiful thing about the School of Art here is that obviously Peru is not a big country. You know, the School of Art, I gotta say that is not too big. And when you get there, you got the feeling that you're on a nice place, and everything looks like a, to not like a church that's been just frozen on time. Yeah. That's pretty amazing. The architecture is pretty amazing, and there are a lot of sculptures, and I always heard that those sculptures were made at the same size of the, like the original ones. Copies, pretty nice copies. I used to go to the School of Art at night or 8 9 a.m. I spent there the whole day. I got home at night or 10 p.m. So many, of my friends, they go to their houses to eat for lunch, that. I just to stay there because it was kind of, going back home, then getting back there. Oh wow, too much. And the School of Art is just in the most in downtown. Okay, just this that place is crowded always. Let's see, some questions. Oh, thank you, Steve Lewis. Thank you, Gary. See this from a distance. Something's not okay on the eyes. I think I got too much light here. Going lightly on the air. I don't see the eyebrow. I have painted this eyebrow like 100 times. It's just like keep fading away. What about the blue? What do you think about the blue? What about the colors? What do you think about colors? Do you think it's a good harmony? Or I should do something more? Hmm? I need to add more paint. Those touches of orange. I think just wanna see them a bit more saturated. Okay, I think I need to add some highlights like these ones here on here too. Yeah. Mixing black with alizarin crimson. Just one other touch here. Very dark touch. Okay, and some eyelashes. A lot of red. More red. A little bit of green. A little bit of green. Okay. All red here. Okay, that's pretty nice, this touch of red. A little bit of orange here. Tiny bit on the corner. Okay, almost done, almost done. Gary, can you add the buttons in? Uh, the button, the coffee button, the button on here on the painting. Okay, let's see. Okay. I just read that something is not okay with the eyes, and I agree. Yeah. The thing is that this thing is pretty subtle, I think. I made the button. Okay, yes, I made the button on her shirt. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, discussion is hard. My eyes ain't so good anymore, but I see angles where I hate to point out. He does such amazing work. Yeah, I mean that's okay to point out if I have a mistake. You know, sometimes I just don't see it, and sometimes I just see it at the last minute. Yeah, but you know, I know that basically most of the people here know me here for some time, and I think when I read some critique, I got the feeling that you're trying to help me out here, yeah, to get a good painting. That's pretty good. I appreciate that. Because one thing that we all know when we got tired, even that's not too much. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, we just skip on painting so many things, so many details. Mm. Okay, I want to soften some edges here, for example. Okay, now here. Okay, here of course, soft, pretty lost, mandible. here. I'm just kind of dabbing just to soften this edge. Soften, 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 soften. Okay. Same here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I just softening here because I want to create the illusion that it's turning, and it's sharp, sharp, sharp here to make it pop. This area, the cheekbone. Okay. On the mouth, the same. I'm gonna just soften, soften, soften. The same here. Okay. I can keep the mouth, the shadow here sharp. I don't see this pretty sharp. I can just make it even sharper. Okay, there. Okay, now I'm trying to balance here edges. Okay, soften, soften. Okay, about the eyes, the same. And the eyebrow, especially this eyebrow. Okay. Okay, let's see from a distance. Yeah, that's okay. I think that's okay. No, the last stage. No, right now I'm not working. I'm not thinking about copying the photograph. I'm thinking about what I want to see. That's why I'm knocking down here. Now it doesn't mean that it's better. It's what I want to see. But if at some point I see that it's not okay, I don't like it, I'm gonna just copy it like just exactly the same, like pretty sharp, like the photograph. Okay, it's just my intention is create illusion that this is turning. Okay, just that, and I wanna get that, but I mean there is no guarantee that you got what you want every time. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now, just about my painting, no copying the photograph. The volume is okay. Yeah, I see my painting right now here. It's pretty small, like see the painting from a distance. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay. These touches of red here. I like it, but I don't know if that's gonna be okay. Uh, hmm. Okay. Let's see this thing. Okay. Here, I need to make it darker here. Okay, that creates a better atmosphere. Here's too light too, but oh, I don't know about this. Okay, I'm gonna soften this first. Okay, maybe too much here. Yeah, I think I need to make it darker here too. Yeah, that's better. And maybe some green accent. Oops, what about that? Do you like it? I think it's too bright. Eh? What if I do the same here? If my eyes go to that area like too much, you know, I gotta balance things out. That's why I added some green here, light too. Yeah, in that way I got a balance this and this. Okay, a little bit blurry there, a little bit sharp here. Okay, the same here. Okay. Okay, not thinking about the photograph, just about the painting. What I wanted is just feeling a warm, really warm light, like a burned light. About the blue, I wanted something more bluer, but I don't know, I think it's okay there. About contrast, I wanted to add more contrast, and don't know, like I like it, but at the same time, there is something that I got the feeling is not complete. Okay, about drawing, I still got the feeling something is not okay with the eyes. Maybe just the one eye is too bright, and it shouldn't be that bright because it's not that bright on the photograph, and the photograph is more mute. Maybe I should do that and knock down the color here, the orange touch. Okay, that would be one thing. The other thing that would be maybe a highlight. There's not a highlight, but kind of make the eye more live when we have a highlight. Okay, but no, that's not enough. You know, if something is not okay on the eyes. Mm, I don't know what it is. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. About color, I think this is good enough. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna just zoom to see the eye more clearly here. What time is it? 5. Okay. I gotta post the photograph for the drawing class. I should have posted before the live stream. But anyway, I'm gonna do it as soon as I finish this in the next 5 minutes. Okay. What about just pure green here? I like it. I like it a touch. Here. Okay. Mm. Okay. I'll turn off on my lights here. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's see. Everything is going on is one of your best. Oh, thank you, Gary. I think it's the eyelid. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix the eyes. Yeah, sorry about that. I just know that something is off, but I don't know where to lay down the precise brush stroke to fix it. Okay. Oh, Gary's saying stop. Okay, yeah, I think it's time to stop. Yeah. Just one more brush stroke. Just one more. Looks like a neon light. I like it. I hope it's not too much. I'll make it look like plastic. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's it. No more. No more, no more. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you like it. Hope you have learned something. And you know that every time you're free, you're free to ask me any question. Okay? Okay, thank you so much, everybody. See you all next week. Okay? What's the size of the portrait? I got a question like is like oh my god, I got a hair on top of the look at that. I can look at that, look at that. Do you see it? I cannot. Got it. I got it. Look at that. Oh, the size is 9 by 9 inches. Oh, by the way, I paint commissions too. You know, I paint, if somebody wants this size, you can check out the links below on the description box. And I can paint it live here, your portrait. It's gonna stay here forever and ever. Oh my god, damn. Okay, check out the description box. That's the link to my website, renzoart.com. Okay. Yeah. I thought, you know, at the beginning I wanted to add a lot of paint, but well, next time I'm gonna add more paint. You know, I wanted to kind of, the last portrait I painted, I added more paint, thicker paint on the lights. I think that's the thing that I'm missing on this one. I miss, you know, be able to kind of move the paint or feeling the thickness of the oil paint. It's not like I paint like that all the time. You know, I paint pretty smooth. Sometimes I paint, and other times with more oil, with a little bit of texture. And I don't know. I think I'm missing that for this painting. I think it's too soft. But it's just like, you know, one more painting. That's the thing. Keep painting and see you all next week. Okay. Just one last brush stroke, okay? Just one more, Gary. Gary was saying stop. Okay, take care, everybody. See you all next week. Bye. Thank you for being here. Take care. I'm gonna turn on this light again.